We're looking for a Mushi hero, right? Phantom Lancers.
Still managing to make do with that 35 right click that he's reduced down to. Jabs it. He's going to get snowballed across. By Katsuo as Lisash and Katsuo look to give him the rundown. Good sharp block as well. In fact,
nice.
Lisash getting into position will set up for Katsuo to pick up first blood. Very, very fancy.
Also, Courier gonna get sniped.
Oh.
Wait,
Oh.
canceling the auto attack.
He's getting it with that haste rune.
So one of the other new patch thing is
Pados getting gone on. There's rotation coming in from Jabs and Ninja Boogie. Pados looking to be in a lot of trouble. We'll get the orthopotic shield out. Don't know if that'll be quite enough. Again, this Whirling Death just taking down that base.
you could aphotic shield off of that Whirling Death debuff.
Yep.
So you don't actually take that much damage from the nuke. But what ends up happening is that he has mana issues. And without the Soul Ring, which Patos does not have right now, then he really can't lane effectively. Until
look at this. Look how aggressive they're getting up top. As soon as he's back into the lane up, they've killed him once. Jabs and Ninja Boogie are there, ready to try and dive him again, bursting him down. It's the 22 for 3. So there's now that level 6 ready on ice, and they're looking to dive onto Exotic Deer with the help of Ninja Boogie coming around. And Exotic Deer in a lot of trouble. No TP rotation coming through from the side of Kinguin, as they will let their Lycan Double being dropped, as they do have that ward on the high ground, spotting out Ninja Boogie's movements up and down. So they've got some good info on the plays being attempted for by Mineski. And in fact, Kinguin, they're going to be the ones to try and find an opening. They go straight in across onto the Rubik, catching out Jabs as he just stepped, which is incredibly potent. Mineski, they have the Exorcism on the Death Prophet, but other than that, they are going to be taking towers very quickly. They have to have the DP ult to push.
High Hunter might be in a little trouble, but here comes that Ice Taunt. Might actually just die here though.
He has got what? He's got the 6-1 charges. He's got one more Anchor Smash. He's making them work for it, but the pure damage of Brain Saps there from Elise and Jabs with the smoke movement round, but it was scanned out.
Yes.
Kinguin are aware of this. See if they can do anything about it. Elise Sash looks like he's going to be one to tank this. They move straight in onto the Bane, but the rest of Kinguin will get out of there. Exorcist.
All their ultimates if they had to, but because they still retain the TIE ultimate, then Mineski could still make aggressive play or defend their tower, whatever the case will be. So right now, even though Mineski's got the quote-unquote the long cooldown ultimates, I feel like they're playing the map very well, and I think they're
to push. Ninja Boogie moving around under the cover of Invis. See where he looks to head toward. They are going to bring the Rubik in as well. Maybe seeing if they can catch out Nisha. Nisha trying to go for the TP out, but Ninja Boogie is going to be there, revealing himself from the Invis rune. Cancelling the TP with a Void. So Nisha's going to be kept mid. Nisha tries to turn top lane. Look at that ravage though from Ice, catching out 3. He'll pay with his life. Moon able to finish off the Tusk. We'll see if Moon can get anything more out of this as he continues to chase mid lane as well. Mushi diving towers, looking for Nisha. Turns around with the Dragon Tail, holds back the Death Prophet. Exotic Deer coming in from the top with the Shapeshift, looking for Ninja Boogie. Will find the Night Stalker. We'll see if he can get anything more out of this sheet.
very good play by Kinguin. They got the Ravage out. It was a 1-for-1 trade, but you basically made them waste Ravage for a kill, essentially. And then they also got a pick off in the mid lane while saving the Dragon Knight. So there is a long window of opportunity here for Kinguin to actually make something happen.
He's got 8 seconds into that borrowed time, and that's going to be 8 seconds too long as Mineski.
Division range of people. And, you know, away.
On lane, Ninja Boogie jabs, and Ice ready to make it go onto this Abad, and he does have borrowed time here. So there will be a second chance for Pados. We'll see Mineski still continue to dive though. TPs are going to come in. Kinguin, they've sent Katsuo forward, but Mineski, they have 5 heroes chasing down this Abaddon. They're committing heavy to this one, and they should get Katsuo as well as Moon finds him in the tree line. A little unnecessary for the Tusted wins, but Mineski ready to go. Up to the top lane, they've got their eyes onto Katsuo. Katsuo does have the high ground, so well aware of this movement straight towards him. He's looking to get himself back. Pados heads in, but the 2-man silence from Mushi, meaning that the Abaddon can't throw much in at all to help out Katsuo, and Kinguin have to bail on him. I'm
not sure if they have the tools. They don't have the BKB on their cores yet. They're really relying on this Abaddon to purge people off.
I mean, he's going in. Patos just runs in straight away. Nisha on the sidelines. They've got the Fiend's Grip onto Mushi. They're going straight away onto Death Prophet. There's the Ravage coming out onto 4. The Bane's already fallen down. Moon, he's out to the sideline. Nisha turning towards Ice. Exotic Deer gets the shapeshift out in time, goes back in onto Jabs in the backline, but they just can't get the damage out. Kinguin, they have to run away. Nisha and Pados getting split apart. They've got the silence on the Abaddon. Good sharp block from Katsuo will mean that Pados gets himself back to safety. They're even thinking about trying faster than even with the Exorcism. Yeah. But I mean, there's still time for Mineski to definitely have a look.
But they don't have Ravage. They don't have
It's hard, that's for sure. Let's see if they're able to do it. Snowball's already onto Ninja Boogie. The Roshan's down. Aegis has not been picked up. Who's going to grab it? Nisha will manage to find it. Palos teaming himself out after the borrowed time. They've taken down Mushi. Kinguin looking for more. Turning their attention towards Ninja Boogie. The Aquatic Shield from Cancel comes out. Cancel will go down. Jabs falls though. Exotic Deer with a double kill. Turning their attention now towards Ice. Exotic Deer shape-shifted. They've got the Dragon Tails turn onto Ice. He's able to crack and shell it off. Turning back towards Alicia with the Anchor Smash. But the Aquatic Shield's out from Pados. The Miscoil as well, keeping this Bane alive. As Exotic Deer and Elise has chased down Ice. They've taken down 3. The Chakram comes through from the Timber Chain, but again the Miscoil from Pados, keeping his teammates alive. Moon has to get out as he's out of mana. As Kinguin taking Roshan, Mineski unable to fully put a stop to it. So is Moon, Jabs and Ice. This is someone that Kinguin had to be very careful about taking the fight. They do of course have the Aegis on the DK. At least as she looks for the Fiend's Grip onto Mushi. He's got the setup for the Snowball. They close the gap. Kinguin, can they kill Mushi in time? Walrus Punch. They have the Necro Army out. Mushi tries to, there's the Ravage from Ice. Can they keep the team alive? They can't. They've lost the Bane. Silence comes down onto 2. This Lyca falling very low. He can't get out of their Moon with the double kill. Pados trying to turn towards Jabs, takes down the Rubik, but Kinguin, they've got to back up. Nisha, he's falling low. The Aegis almost certainly going to pop once. Can Pados and Katsuo do anything to get him out? We need some godly shards here from Katsuo. He's going to try his best. Out they come, but they're not going to block off the team at all. Doesn't matter though by the looks of it, because Mineski, they don't have detection. Nisha just able to Shadow Blade himself out of there. TP is attempted by the Tusk. Katsuo not going to be able to get out in time as the damage is...
That doesn't matter because the rest of your team is still stunned, and that's exactly what happened. Very good key silence on point.
Oh, look at this though, Nisha. He's found Mushi just outside of the tower range. They send in the Centaur. They've got the Permastun holding him in place. They take down Mushi. See if they can find anything more. Tree line, they have found the Dragonoa, have they? No, the dust is going to wear out. He gets himself out of range of Sentry and they don't have any further vision. He goes for the TP, but oh, they do find him with the Void for the Night Stalker. They have that high ground ward, being able to spot Nisha.
They need to get whatever they can before those BKBs.
Katsuo down bottom, not going to get himself out as the Yule Scepter's there to cancel the TP. Got the Snowball and does have the shards trying to slow down Mineski on this chase, but Jabs will be there closing the gap with the telekinesis and cutting Katsuo down. Ice gets the kill and Mineski now getting Pados at bay. They'll pop the fortification Kinguin, but Mineski knocking on the doors, taking this tier 3 tower from right underneath the noses of Kinguin. Katsuo is back up.
Stop the Timbersaw, look at him. He's just sitting in front.
He's just absolutely sitting there. There's a Walrus Punch coming through. It just hardly any damage at all. He's just got too much armor with the reactive armor stacks building up. There's going to be a Snowball attempted for by Katsuo as he goes straight in onto Ice, but he's got to get himself to shortly back out. Ravage comes through onto 4 heroes as they lose Katsuo. Nisha taken down as well. Exotic Deer is trying to get the backlash, but Jabs with the self-heals keeps him safe from the Necro Army. And they just can't. This Timbersaw pick is going absolutely crazy this game.
Well, Ravage is down now, no Exorcism, so they right-click the buildings. They will actually take it down eventually because you're down 2 heroes.
Yeah.
And again, they just don't have an answer for this Timbersaw.
He can just dive near the towers. He's got all the armor in the world. The Bloodstone charge is starting to add up. They just... Exotic Deer does find a DD rune. And as you say, again, it's this timing. There's no Ravage. They are going to try for it. Moon is there, though. Can they stop this Timbersaw being too much of a nuisance? That's the question, because we know that Moon can just sort of go in and out of the pit without any fear in the world. And now with the Exorcism, they're ready to move. Silencing straight away. Pados able to remove it. Gets the heal out onto the DK. You have to Wolf. Exotic Deer just running himself out of this one. Pados is going to be focused. Post-borrow time. Mineski are able to take him down. He's gone for 50 seconds. Mineski themselves moving into the pit with the remainder of the Exorcism. And I think Kinguin are just going to have to let this Roche go. I don't know how they can get involved in this pit at all. They've got the sidelines being watched by Katsuo and Alisa, but no real way of jumping into the pit. Mineski able to keep themselves ahead as 30 minutes in, they're looking to push in onto this second set of racks. If Kinguin can do anything to stop this, Exorcism's out from Mushi. Pados on the side being forced back by Moon. As Mineski just far too strong at this stage for sure. And I mean, Nisha and Exotic Deer, they're going to give it a go. They're heading in with the ultimates. They're looking towards Mushi, popping the BKBs. This is the BKB fight you talked about, Lumi. Let's see if it's enough. Straight in onto Mushi, knocking him up into the air, but the armor is too high, and indeed he does still have that cheese ready to pop. Just keeping himself alive for now with the Yule Scepter. There's the Ravage coming through from Ice, catches out on 3. The BKBs have worn off. Exotic Deer to fall down for 55 seconds. Pados is down as well, and GG is indeed called as Kinguin forced to tap out of this game 1. As Mineski showing up in real style. They had this draft, Moon ending godlike. I mean, the Timber side, it really was that
Lycan can just kind of start punching him. The thing is, now you've got OD
lane and make it impossible for them to catch.
Ice really wants this wolf. Okay.
Mushi.
She might be dead here.
They get caught out by the Burrow Strike. They're going to look for the chase down. If they can get a root from the bear, I mean, they may not even need that with the slow but sure chase down with the caustic slow and the Burrow Strike. They jump in, get the first blood. Same time, Mineski will make the play up top, taking both teams, finding the enemy safe laner.
I'm surprised that Lycan died there. His passive should have been keeping his HP up pretty much at full at all times, but they're gonna make another go.
Yeah. Dragging him back into the purification. Mushi's actually rotated towards the top lane with Ninja Boogie wrapping round. Mineski looking to hit hard, straight in onto Nisha. Nisha, he's gonna go down.
Wow.
Can they get more out of this? They're looking toward Cancel. They've also rotated Moon up to the top as well. So Mineski with a full 5-man movement up to that top lane, securing 2. Kinguin looking to continue to secure a good, strong opening for Exotic Deer, heading down here. The only problem is Mineski will be here first, and they'll be there much sooner with the opening onto Exotic Deer. Telekinesis into the cooldown. More than enough damage to take down this bear. Mineski able to punish the lone druid. Exotic Deer with the safety that he needed.
I'm surprised they didn't fight into them because cooldown was just used, so they would have been lacking a ton of their key spells and disables, but...
Lane. Sure. It's a fun to keep this push off with the Echo Stomps. To slow down Moon. Ice does have his own Midas now complete. Minute in, very respectable for the offlane Omnic. Jabs. He's gone. Kinguin. I'm picking up for us. This OD is a little far out, Mushi. So Kinguin know that they've got a good chance of it. With the Astral already being used, there's very little that Mushi can do to react to this one as they commit with the Epicenter, claim the kill.
There's that blank. Sorry, you got the Lone Druid rating.
Lycan Radiance.
That's a new build.
That is.
And so he's going to be able to farm quite a bit, but looks like Sand King's going to get caught
Found him again in the tree line. Ninja Boogie able to sneak in. See our hammer? I mean, it did just get a buff.
Yes.
The cooldown got reduced
significantly. It's like, what is it?
Was it 35 to 28 or something?
Yeah, it's maybe very, very short now. So I guess the idea is Astro into the hammer.
I mean, he's getting run out Mushi.
Yeah. I'm gonna say
I'm very confused about this one, Lou.
Here's the thing. I think this game you really want a Force Staff, a Hurricane Pike. Right?
I guess you don't have any tower push, really, on Minesti's lineup. So you're building the item for that. It's gonna help the push.
When your hero's dead, you also have no power push.
Mid lane, talking about dead heroes. This Lycan going to be in trouble. Ninja Boogie getting the body blocks off. Homing missile connects. Moon closing the gap along with Jabs. Nisha will be taken down. Pados does find the Burrow Strike. Looking for the episode. The telekinesis is there. Cancelling the epi. Moon will still be chased. The bear coming through. He's trying to fight the bear, bringing it out in time, and they'll get the bear. Plus 300 gold. Pados in trouble. Here they go. The Astral. Gotta be on the buy-up. The stun connects. Pados is down. Meteor Hammer Mushi,
so I can't report him.
Maybe if he keeps putting Meteor Hammer, you will soon.
Yeah, fair enough.
He's going to be on his way down.
Looks like Sand King was caught right outside his base.
Oh, and look at this down bottom. Got the Burrow Strike.
Okay, well.
Ninja Boogie wants to chase for this. There's going to be a homing missile. And with that void damage, he wants to kill though. He did not want to give that to me. He wanted that for himself. Doesn't quite get it. Same.
I don't recall if OD has any like cast range increase down, right?
Look at this.
So. Oh, that's an initiation. Damn.
There we go. They're set up into the cooldown. Meteor Hammer. Doing it for the sidelines. Pados will come in with the epicenter, but the defensive Astral comes through. Beans Gripper split it onto Mushi, but Mushi's still fine for now. Pados falls back as Boogie tries to move in. Nisha running in with the ult, but the GA's out just in time. They turn with the Sanity's a clip. Nisha falling ever so low, being blocked up by Pados as he tries to escape. Cancel, the one to be left behind. As Kinguin were first to take a casualty in this team fight. Bane also in trouble as LD Sash tries to get the Feast Grip out, looks towards Jabs, but the stick charges keep Jabs alive. Mineski. Close. And I look to it. Boogie. And the bear, Jabs coming in with the telekinesis. They're trying to be into this bear for now. Telekinesis flies down, but Jabs is the one in trouble, falling low. Oh, the purification though, coming out just in time from Ice, keeping this man alive for now. Still goes down. Cancel will find him with the Spirit, 1 for 1. Mineski still seeing if they can chase. They'll look towards the bear. In it down low, but Cancel throws the Yules up onto Moon. Defensive Meteor Hammer just in case anyone moved in onto Moon. They have the Astral to protect Moon from the Earth Splitter. Look at Nisha though with the wraparound, bringing the army in. The Burrow Strike from Pados. They've set up for the double kill. Nisha, he's taken down 2. They're going to be able to get the team wipe by the looks of this one. Repels onto Whiteside's ice. It's not enough to save him. Nisha. I mean, they're both poor items on these 2 heroes.
Or maybe they don't even realize they have JC. We're just giving him an hour. It's like, oh yeah, they're playing Swiftlet. Gonna give them the benefit of the doubt.
Don't doubt the pro players, Lumi.
I won't.
These guys know what they're doing. Nisha into the pit.
And look at this chokehold, right? If you run down this path, you're fighting right into the ET spells.
Oh, Pados, he's revving at the epicenter. He's looking to go, oh, look at that Burrow Strike! Absolutely perfect from Pados, straight in onto 3, with a fear on them as well. They're taking down the Night Stalker. Nisha on a mega kill as he brings down the Gyro. Oh, perf for sure. At least I think get this mid lane.
Also, I think Sand King is making sure that the OD can't TP up top.
Oh, he's smart. But what is it? Meteor Hammer timing? Oh, he dodges it!
Okay.
Look at that. Where's your Meteor Hammer now? It's time for you to Meteor Maker. Pados says.
Wait.
He's duped himself though. Where's he gone? Alright. So a mid lane, they get the melee racks, and you're right, Lumi, they're knocking on the bottom lane.
Yep, they got 2 racks.
They get 2 melee racks out of this one. The lone druid.
It's also that the Mineski is not hitting their peak timing, whereas Kinguin has hit the peak timing.
So we go, Nisha. Got to watch out for that Meteor Hammer. He's out of the way of it, runs back in with the BKB. Pados jumping in straight away with the epicenter onto Moon, the Fiend Script. The stolen Fiend Script jabs out to Nisha, but a quick Jules throws the Rubik up into the air. Nisha going from hero to hero. The BKB has worn out. Mushi has the Astral. He's looking to hold him down. He's got that Meteor Hammer. He's going to throw it down onto the bear, trying to stop this push, but the melee racks up top are already on. Pados takes off in a missile. There's the Sanities. They've killed the Sand King, but that's it. They're losing their racks, Mineski. And there is nothing, as it seems, they can do to really put a stop to that of Kinguin. They may get an extra killer as Mushi comes in with the Astral onto Elisash. They will punish the Bane, but Kinguin, of course, not worried at all about losing the 2 supports. Maybe Nisha though. He does have Aegis, so I think he can keep it alive. Katsu comes out with the sleep. The bear, look at him rip into Mushi. Mushi just getting torn apart in the Crimson Guard. That's the same, he's still alive. The team keeps him up strong. There's going to be a buyback from Pados. Mineski looking to take down this Lycan a second time, but already the Night Stalker gets punched in the face by Katsu and his stapler. As King
probably, here we go, Meteor Hammer time?
Nah, it's still on cooldown for now.
Okay.
Needs more of a buff, Mushi says.
And now they're going to just go for the straight racks. Yeah, that's going to be triple lanes of racks here. Nisha will take it down, and he is out of there.
I skate. That is the question. Here we go, Shapeshift pop. They're ready to jump in, straight in, there we go, with the epicenter onto the Gyro. What's the reaction they've got? Earthsplitter out for 3, but they have the GA. Jabs, trying his best to hold them back as he comes in from the sideline. They have dropped the Meteor Hammer, but they've already lost 2. Mineski, Kinguin, going from target to target. Nisha will be forced back, but Pados dives in deep with the Bow Strike. Abyssal Blades there from Exotic Deers. They hammer down on the Gyro. They will buy back Moon, trying their best to hold on to this game. And they're pushing Kinguin back.
I mean, that's the good. There goes the Divine Rapier. Bye! Everybody has a BKB. What the hell is OD gonna do?
Yeah, it's a tough game. Kinguin, so game 1, they certainly suffered off the back of the draft, and I think, you know, it's gone the other way, as you've been mentioning. This time round.
Oh, grip the courier!
Grip the courier!
Touch it good.
Oh, the repel to keep that courier alive!
Oh my god, here comes the Meteor Hammer again!
Was it the Wizzo the Wizard or something? He's out of there. And now the turnaround. They've got the grip. Oh my goodness, that's a dead Lycan. Mineski.
That's a base event, right?
That is. Good job. Good luck pushing without a Lycan for 75 seconds. He's gone. That one with a stolen Fiend Script from the Jabs Rubik.
Oh shit, don't count them out just yet.
We tried his best to run.
Radiance.
Oh, you can't get the kill by a Radiance of 38 minutes. That would hurt.
Meteor Hammer.
Here we go. Bam. Oh, he's off the mark. Okay. He missed the timing, Mushi. And the bear now turns towards the Night Stalker. Burrow Strike from Pados comes through. They're keeping Ninja Boogie alive though. The purification. Defensive Astral. Mushi jumping in. Down onto Katsu. Now they turn their attention towards the bear.
Okay.
They want their bear, and they're going to get it down again.
Astral.
Oh, Mushi.
Give him the hammer.
Give him the hammer.
It's on cooldown.
Oh, it's on cooldown. Okay,
yeah,
need more of a buff. Here we go. They've done it. Exotic Deer down as well.
Fight into the base like that without Aegis, because they have complete map control. Now Mineski, you give them an inch, they come for yeah, here we go. But the base.
It's great.
But the base. We need a Meteor Hammer to defend the base. Where's OD?
Get that OD back in.
Radiant's middle tower.
Deep in his backpack. Moon.
Got what, 4 gold per minute instead of 2. Like they double the value of it. Anyway,
Pados.
let's go.
Oh, he's looking to try and close the gap with the epicenter. Can he do his little towards? But no, he can't. The grab's there. Telekinesis with jabs. Throws the man down. Moon goes in with the BKB, but he's been a Abyssal Blade up. They got to get this Jara out of the feed grip from Elisesh. Holding down Jara down for 100 seconds. Sanity's eclipse is dropped, but Nisha's looking for the base. Goes straight on. Let's see what they do here. In they go. Nisha popping the shapeshift, ready to try and force that buyback out. He's teasing away. He pops the BKB, looks towards Mushi. Crimson Guard out, protecting the tower as well. BKB committed by Nisha and the Bear with that spell immunity talent as they fall forward onto this Night Stalker. Rooted up as well. Ninja Boogie taking a lot of damage. The Greaves and Crimson keeping Ninja Boogie alive though. Nisha trying to come back in, but the Stolen Fear there knocks Nisha back for now. Mushi moving in onto Nisha. They've popped the Aegis. They've taken down in once. They got the setup. They're looking towards that man, and they have the Hex is there from Mushi. Nightmare comes out from Elisesh, trying to buy some time for Nisha, but there's no way to get her. The refresher BKB, but it doesn't work. He pops the refresher shard, but even that with the second BKB is too late. He can't get out. Elisesh caught out as well. That's the Ags now done for the Lone Tree, so they can now look to try and split up the pressure a little bit more. But Pados, he's been spotted out. Mushi in straight away with the Hex. That's going to be Pados down for sure. He's got some time with the Yule Scepter. Ooh, Boros strikes to the side. Can he get out? He can't. He's down. The Bear moving in onto Mushi, but Mushi forced up to the high base. They're going for the base. Nisha's trying his best, but the EKB's out. The cooldown's down for the Jara, forcing the Lycan to back off on the sidelines. They've jumped in onto the Night Stalker. That's the Night Stalker with a rapier. They want to try and get it back to safety. Can he get out of there? Astro Boogie trying to run himself away. Mushi jumps back in with the Sanity's Eclipse. Bursts down Katsaw. Turns towards Exotic Deer. That's the Lone Druid down. The Bear's trying to move it onto the base. Ninja Boogie's still alive. Keep that Bear away from the Ancient, and they will indeed. More 300 gold on the way to the bank accounts of Mineski and Mushi.
Oh my god.
At least they're holding on, and they are maintaining the lead in this game, Mineski. And Mushi is second-highest on the net worth. But of course, with that Silver Edge in his inventory, we have had to say goodbye
there
to
he goes.
Meteor. There we go. Buy it.
Heck.
Mushi.
That's a kill.
The Meteor Hammer died.
Rapier Night Stalker.
Yeah, the Rapier Night Stalker. I mean, Mushi's got a lot of money, honestly.
Oh. Feels bad.
Oh. Goodbye, Elisesh. Or maybe not. Oh, no way to save himself.
If he
there.
nightmared himself,
It would have been close with the cast animation. Maybe he could have got it off. Oh!
Hex on cooldown. Hex on cooldown. Hex on cooldown.
You got to get out of there, though. He's going to jump in.
really?
Oh!
Mushi.
Mushi! Yeah, very, very consistent.
Oh, here comes Mushi. Oh.
He's on his way out. And there we go, they've got the Hex, Telekinesis straight in onto the outer time, trying to map, but the BKB's out in time. They've got another fire to Mushi. They're trying to close the gap, but the GA's out, shifted down the lights outside, they're looking to down, Husband to fly through, 4 staff down to the low ground. They're trying to chase Mushi. Nisha looking for the kill, but he can't quite get it. He has to back off. He's looking for the Rubik for the easier kills. Ice backs off to hold the 4. They found the kill onto Exotic.
That's a divine! That's a divine!
They have managed to get the guy, and who's got it? Who's picked it up?
I don't know.
That's the question.
We'll check later.
They have got the rapier on Bane! Oh! Mushi comes in.
I could think about a bunch of reasons why not, but sure.
Oh, Mushi! Get the rapier! Oh no! Rapier Bane is down!
He's out.
He's got the rapier! Hitting the crits. They're going into the pit here. Mineski, they are close. So now they're going to find the Bane on the side. That's one down. That's Bane gone. Kinguin, this watching over the pit between two sides. Ninja Boogie looking for that wraparound though. Coming in from behind, shapeshift pop by Nisha. Ninja Boogie silencing up the Lone Druid. Has split it down. Mushi able to force himself up to the high ground. Nisha going to continue to chase. He's looking for this OD. They've got the nullify down on him. Have they got the damage? They have the spirit out, but Mushi able to get far enough back to the safety of Ice. He'll be fine for now. Abyssal Blade dropped onto the Night Stalker. Pados coming through with the GA. Axe GA, the global play from Ice, keeping his team fighting fit. Now they turn towards the other time. Katsuo left behind. Global cooldown slowing Kinguin. A decent bit of a punch, yeah, with the rapier, of course, on Mushi. They want to contest.
Back in.
Pados goes in with a 3-man bonus strike. Do they have the damage? He's going to be stunned straight away. The move with the Abyssal onto Mushi. BKB popped by the Bear with the spell immunity talent. They nullify the Night Stalker, but do they have the damage? Shapeshift coming out from Nisha. Looking towards Mushi. No. Who's he going to turn for? Refresher jump pop, but the Sanities is out from Mushi. It punches down. They take it down the Bear. Katsuo falling low as well. Mineski, they take 3, 4. Night Stalker to fall. Moon gets the triple kill. As Kinguin not. How quickly they can do this, Mineski. The tier 3 They do have those 2 buybacks on Ados and Nisha. They're holding on to them for now.
They're going for megas of their own.
They're playing it safe.
Yeah.
They know that Kinguin will be back for one more fight. So they don't want to try and end the game.
Yep.
They just want to try and balance the situation that they are in.
Jaro cancel his TP go in the mid because he wants to push that tier 2 bottom, making sure that if they possible, they could get the mega. But they need to deal with the bear.
KB's running low at this stage now.
Uh-oh. Mushi walking up.
Hex straight away. Oh, the stolen Fiend's Grip as well from Jabs. Setting up for straight. The push with these rapiers though. Forcing out the fortification. Pados, Epicenter being revved up. He's looking for the jump in straight over. The BKB reactions are immediate from Mineski. Pados down for 100. He'll buy back. The BKBs have been popped. Ninja Boogie very deep in the base. Stomp from Katsa holding back the rest of them, but the global GA comes through. Oh! The stolen power strike. Jabs catches out 2. They'll be the dead bane for 80 seconds. Homing missile in onto the Elder Titan. Nisha trying to fight back with the BKB for the second GA from my side. Comes out Jabs again with the Burrow Strike, for the original Burrow Strike. And Pados holds him down. They're trying to get back to base, but the rapier damage is too much. Mineski cleaning up. 3 dead and GG well played is called. Mineski take the series 2-0, and I tell you what, Luby, if there's ODs in my game not going brown power, I'll be reporting them. This is the new build. This is